Ya empezar. And we are finally back from a long ass break.
Yep. Where you been, bro?
Good morning. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
These episodes are dropped early in the morning.
That's right.
And
You disappeared.
we disappeared.
I didn't disappear. I've been here.
I just showed up.
If you're joining us on YouTube, you can see we got another guest, another local.
That's
over
right.
here, the homie Felix.
661 in the house.
Hey.
go.
Wait. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
That's him pulling up.
And then
That's
don't
him.
forget,
That's how you pulled.
that's 661.
Oh, right here.
Oh my god. Yep.
There you go. That's 661.
Because
Now
we're on
we're
the
in
east
town.
side.
AKA your businesses?
The Mad Hatter AV.
Mad Hatter AV.
3, 4, 5, 6, whatever, man.
Band parody. All
Band
that.
Parody, La Coleccion 8, Candles Ochoa, Windows and
Man
Doors,
of many
anything,
talents.
You name it, man. Yes, sir. Yes,
Man
sir.
of many talents. Thank you for coming through.
No, thank you guys for having
Thank
me.
you
man.
for being part of this next chapter of another episode, another 100 coming in.
Yep.
Sir.
You know?
Yes, sir. 101.
Episode
Let's go.
101, bro.
The magical number, bro.
Bro,
That's big,
we
bro.
have 100 under our belt.
Yeah.
That's-
So don't disappear anymore, bro. Where you been at?
I know, people.
Let the audience know.
Yeah, we took
What
a break.
happened?
A lot has happened.
All right, what happened?
All right. Let's do a quick thing.
Recap.
A quick recap. Okay.
Okay.
I think the first thing that happened was AV Alta finally had their first game.
Yeah.
That's
which
right.
was sold out.
Yep.
Atta boys.
Yeah.
And won.
Yeah.
Atta boys.
There you go. And dude, that is huge.
And they're doing great right now.
They're doing very good.
Yeah, they're doing
Shout out AV
amazing.
Alta.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out AV Alta. They were like on a winning streak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shout out to those guys. Awesome. Okay, now speaking of the first game, I wasn't able to go.
Yep. Unfortunately.
We hyped it up that I was gonna be there,
They didn't even
but
show
I
up.
wasn't able to go.
Oh,
Why?
dang.
Because your boy got sick.
Dang.
He got hella sick. I ended up in the hospital.
I've heard better lies than that, man. It's crazy.
I legit, bro. I have pictures.
Uh-huh.
I was in the hospital.
They
They had
need a
me.
confirmation.
we need the receipts, bro. We don't believe you.
Yeah, I got the bill.
You got the
Not
bill?
kidding.
Oh, man. Come on, bro. Medi-Cal.
Yeah, and yeah, your boy got really messed me up, bro. I got really sick. I wasn't able to go to the game, but I was able to go to the second game.
Okay.
Was that the second game? I don't think that was the second game. That was like the third one, no?
No, I went to the second one.
You went to the third game, I think, because there was a Tuesday game before that.
Oh, okay, I went to the third one. It was on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's keeping tabs.
He knows. He
Yeah,
knows.
yeah. Well, I've been going consistently, actually, except for one.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm the one on the field doing the photos sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You got the media pass,
Yeah,
dude.
exactly. I got the media. I got the VIP.
The
Yeah,
VIP
real
of
quick.
VIP.
Yeah,
you know?
walking around
He's
wherever
on
I
the
want.
field.
That's right, man.
Yeah. So that happened, and then what else, dude? What else? Anything else on your end?
Besides actually shooting sport photography,
Yeah.
business is growing consistently. It's just like it's getting fairly busy right now, to the point where I'm tired, bro. Like I am
ups for that, bro.
100%. The gratitude is definitely there, but I'm feeling it right now. Like I'm like, bro, like I'm running on fumes.
Is the age or what?
No, bro. Like I'm literally never ending. Work never stops for me. I get home around 10 p.m. and I'm still working until 12, 1 p.m. Wake up at 5 and otra vez. I'm
Do it
like,
all
all right,
over
let's
again.
go.
But you know what? You got to be grateful for those things.
No, that's what I mean. Like the gratitude is definitely there, but my body's feeling it. I'm like, I was sitting on the other room and I was editing. And I'm like, bro, like my eyes are tired.
Yeah.
Like I'm out.
Yeah.
But aquí estoy.
Hey, we're here.
Yeah.
But you know
aquí
what?
estoy.
And I
If there's work, you work.
Yeah.
There you go.
gotta
And
work.
you got to be grateful for that.
Exactly. Work works.
Yeah. I see that you're finally wearing the gift
Yep.
that I gave you.
I know. You know why?
Why?
My other one broke.
Oh my god, dude.
I needed something on my neck.
Yeah, I put something. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I felt weird not having a necklace.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, all right, let's wear.
I was starting to wonder, like, this fool's not wearing it, dude. Give it back.
Maybe you didn't like it.
Yeah.
I thought it was a cross, but without the
No,
teeth.
it's an eye.
So it's just, I was like, why do I have a stick?
No, it's an eye for Urban.
I was like, was it 50% off? The other side didn't come through.
the other
But-
part, it was expensive.
Yeah.
Nice.
Expensive charm. Okay, and I think that's.
Yeah, I know.
What a nice guy.
I think that's it.
I think it was for Christmas.
It was a Christmas thing.
Yeah.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got him a poncho.
You got me a
Nice.
poncho, bro.
Where's the poncho at?
Yeah, bro.
It's too hot for that right now, bro.
Bro,
It's cold
crazy
outside.
right now. That's the AV weather for you right there.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay, so I think that's everything.
Yeah, I believe so.
I think that's everything.
Well, big 101. We made it.
101 episodes, bro, under our belt now.
Mm-hmm.
And so okay. So back, that was just a quick recap. As you can see, okay, so we got some hats over here. We got a secret bag over here.
Secret.
My boy Felix was so kind. He brought us shirts.
Nah, bro, he didn't bring us shirts. What are you talking about?
He brought us shirts. They're in the bag.
He
We don't know
told
what's in there.
he told me when you were out doing something on the other room that he brought you a tanga.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
He brought me a thong?
Yeah.
Possibly an umbrella because it might rain tomorrow. So
Oh, okay.
never know.
Yeah.
Umbrella and a
Know
thong.
Yeah.
What's in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For seasons, different
Yeah.
seasons.
Oh, yeah, because
Yeah.
that's how it is around here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just in case it gets hot.
Yeah. Day before it was 90 degrees.
And-
Now it's like 60.
Yeah. And what's that on that end? What is it, like pins?
So
What is
yeah,
it?
we have hat pins in there, croc charms, air fresheners. I mean, a
Damn.
bunch of stuff, bro.
Yeah,
And I love that you designed the skull the with the hat.
Well, you know what it is? It's actually don't sue me, Disney, but it's actually the Mad Hatter, but I converted him into my own style.
okay, gotcha.
okay.
Modified it.
Hence the Mad Hatter AV.
Okay.
Cons-
Okay, there you go.
I'm
A little
considered
backstory.
A parody, you know? So
So it
Yes, sir.
intertwines.
Yeah.
There you go. I love it. I love it when there's some thought behind it.
yes, sir.
Yeah, people just don't come up with any name,
No.
like Shader Brown. No, I was kidding.
Yeah, no, just a
Why we
bunch
do
of
that?
brown.
Yeah, we're just a bunch of brown foods
Yeah.
talking, with
That's
some
right,
mics. Yeah. So so all right. And I mean, now let's get into the episode.
Let's go.
All right, first question, bro. What inspired you, bro, starting this clothing thing and the hat brand stuff, bro? First and foremost.
Honestly, bro, it's just that hustler mentality. In reality, it's,
Before we started the podcast, you said you had your own business with
yes, yes. So we'll start off with that. And that's
Yeah.
pretty much what branches off into everything.
Okay.
Shout out to my brother. Shout out to my pops. We have a door and window installation business. That's what we do. That's what I do for a living. That's my main, pot of gold. You know,
Yeah.
That's my daily fix. We do residential houses. We're contracted out with Lowe's and Home Depot, and we're independent as well.
Nice.
So anybody in the 661 that needs windows and doors, you let me know.
Oh,
I'm
you
your guy.
install them?
Yes, sir.
Oh, very cool.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes. Pretty much my father started over 25 years ago. We took over the company about, I want to say a little under 10 years. And me and my brother have been going strong. Fortunately,
Nice.
Pops passed away like 4 years ago, but we're still continuing his legacy.
Nice.
And that's why we take so much pride in what we do. And that's why we have the contracts that we have,
Nice.
because we take so much pride in it.
Nice.
And-
Hey, that's dope because
And that's rare too.
because a lot of kids that are sons of or daughters of business owners, they don't
don't.
want nothing to
Yeah.
do with the business.
They bounce.
You know what?
They're out of there.
Yeah.
They just take the luxuries of it.
Yeah.
No.
They sell the business and like, all right, we're gone.
Yeah, a lot of people, ungrateful kids.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's just say,
100%.
you know?
What I feel like it was? There was a small time, now it's illegal, but like back in the day, our father was always the type to be like, hey, you want some extra cash? You come work with me on the weekends, and I'm talking about 8 years old, 9 years old. Now imagine it doing it this day and age. I couldn't take my son to work, child labor laws, or oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I want to sue you, or this or that, or whatever, child endangerment, but it's really, we didn't see it like that growing up. We've seen it as Pops trying to show us something.
Just trying to teach you
Trying to
something.
put some money in our pocket. So I feel like at a young age, we developed those skills to want to learn, to want to stay teachable, to want to earn our keep at such a young age that we just, boom. That's
Yeah.
There you go.
Understand the value of work and understand where it comes from as far as the money.
And the
100%.
value of $1.
100%.
Yeah, bro.
So yeah, we continued that, and we've been going strong, and we enjoy our contracts with Lowe's and Home Depot, even though they're competitors. We love them both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we are independent as well. We cover the AV. We are from the AV, and we love what we do, man. It's funny though, because we have little brothers, but we tell them, hey, don't get comfortable. Don't think just because when you grow up, we got you. No, we still want you to go to school, figure your stuff out.
Yeah, be something that you want.
Exactly.
Just because you got this safety net, you're gonna be this person.
100%.
That's beautiful, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, giving him the opportunity and give him a heads up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we take pride in it, man. So don't just think, man, I don't got to do nothing with
Yeah.
my life. My brothers got me. No, man,
Yeah,
you don't. This is your last resort.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
Exactly.
is your last we got you, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, we want bigger and better for you. And the funny thing is, that wasn't what we wanted to do. It wasn't. We love doing it. Don't get me wrong. My plan was to be a nurse. My brother had plans to, he's always been a hustler too, and he had his own pool company. But because we wanted the family together, and there was a time where everybody was kind of just doing their own thing, we're like, let's bring it back. Let's cancel all our plans, whatever we got going on. Let's get together and let's bring the business back, and let's do it. And cool. And then look at us now.
Yeah, nice. And then how does that go into what you're doing on your side stuff?
So it's crazy, man, because I've always trying to see like I don't like off seasons, Construction, there's off seasons,
Okay,
there's times where stuff slows down.
Yeah.
So I need to better prepare for that. There's only so much I can do, Tax season, we're booming, we're moving, we're working, but when it's holidays, when it's Christmas, Thanksgiving, nobody wants to spend. Nobody wants to do all this stuff and renovations in their house. All they have family over here. So what could I do in the off season to try to, bring in some extra butter? Do I want to go pick up work a 9 to 5 in the off season? No, because once you get stuck and you're able to live that lifestyle of an entrepreneur, you kind of don't want to go back. It's like a fear. And I want to say it's like a fear of
getting stuck,
failure, like, oh man, I couldn't make it, so I just settle for this.
Yeah.
And a fear of freedom too, because it's like, man, it's free, so I just had an idea. It was around COVID. The hat game turned into what the shoe game is now with Jordan. So
okay.
It became a big reselling business. And what it was is all these little side patches you see on these hats.
Yeah.
They became like a specific type of Jordan type of shoe.
Yeah, okay.
So it was a very weird thing.
I want to see them.
And no, check them out, brother. I have them right there. Go through them. And it was a very weird thing where they started dropping, and I was still a little bit behind my time.
Yeah.
And I've always worn hats. I love wearing hats, fitted, snapbacks. I mean, you name it. But
that one's dope.
Yes, sir. That one, they call it the Magic Treehouse. For whatever reason, I don't know. Don't ask me. But
okay. So that's what you're saying. They got names just like shoes do.
It's a trippy thing, man. But one day to another, I just started liking them, and shout out Dodgers. I'm a Dodgers fan, so I was buying strictly LA. And there's this website called Hat Club. And it was like the Nike.com, like the, wherever you get Jordans from, And, I was just copying them for myself. And then as, I started wearing them and posting them on social media, you start getting some type of interaction like, oh, that's a nice hat, just like shoes.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, I get these messages like, bro, how'd you get that hat sold out? And I'm like, what do you mean sold out? Like, I didn't, I don't know.
You were unaware of like what you were getting?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I just, it wasn't that hard. Whenever it drops, it just so happens that I have that luxury of freedom. Yeah. Where I'm self-employed, I can pull to the side whenever they drop, and I like this hat. Boom, I was able to get it. So it started off like that, and then next you know, some dude hit me up. He's like, "Hey, bro, can you assist me for a hat? I'll pay you extra." And I'm like, "Like, what do you mean? Like for a hat? Like?" And it wasn't a lot. I'm not talking like hundreds of bucks.
Like maybe 20.
Yeah, you know, 15. Or let's say 5 plus shipping, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm already ordering for mine.
Yeah.
If I order 2, I get free shipping. So I'm like, whatever.
Okay.
It leverages out, know. Or you buy 2, you get a little bit of a discount. So I'm like, cool. Next thing you know, one thing led to another, and it just started moving. It started moving. And
oh, damn, this is crazy. The material.
Suede. Yeah.
What?
And I started becoming like almost like a plug assistant, and not too crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But then I fell in love with them too, where the patches, the colors, the names to the hats, bro. It became like
This one's sick, though.
like a crazy fandom. Like I just fell in love with it, and then it just blew up. Next, you know, as I started getting more into it, I heard you could do pins. You know, there's
Oh yeah, because people be putting pins now on their hats.
yes, sir. So as you can see, you know, I got the pins, Mad Hatter AV pins, and once I started getting into the pins, next you know, there's conventions for these things, man. Just for hats and pins, you know, and it just blew up from there.
What do they call? You know how like dudes that are into sneakers, sneakerheads.
Hat heads.
Hat heads?
Hat heads, I
Yeah,
guess.
right?
They should come up with something better.
No, did he? You know, hat heads. But yeah, man, it just, and so as I was doing this, I'm like, what name could I use, you know, to self-brand myself?
Yeah.
And I decided to go with the Mad Hatter, you know, because, you know, shout out Disney. We love Disney, and we're big Disney heads in my family. And I went with them, and then little by little, as time went on, I started rebranding, and I just started blowing up and coming up with these ideas.
Is this the one you're wearing on your head right now?
That's a color.
Oh,
yeah.
a different color.
Yeah. But yeah, those there's clips, there's pins, croc charms,
Sick.
you know, little backings for them, and
How do you put this on?
so you just take it off. It's a backing so you don't stab yourself, and there's an actual like pin,
Oh, okay.
beagle,
I
you
see,
know,
I see, I
right
see.
behind it. So you just clip
Punch
it
the
onto your
hole?
hat. Yep, and then the other side holds it so it doesn't stab
Sick.
you in the dome.
I need to get me a pin, bro.
Let me know, man.
I got you, bro.
Might be something in that bag. I don't know though. Could be
Your tanga.
You know, could be the
Here.
tanga.
Oh yeah, here's the air freshener.
Let me see it.
And I got those available in black
Damn,
ice
that's
and new
sick.
car.
Oh, that's bro. That smells. That's the
Come on,
one.
man.
What smell is it?
The black ice.
I don't
The
know.
trees. The little.
Oh yeah.
But it's the black one.
Yeah. All right.
yeah,
All right.
that's like the best one.
All right.
And
Yeah.
new car, you know, because sometimes, you know, the ladies want some for their own, you know. But, so I got that new car.
You're
But,
sick, dude.
yeah, man, just came up with an idea, and then one thing led to another, and blew it up, you know. But it was just one of those many things that during COVID I took advantage of the situation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that was one of the best times to start something up.
I agree.
Nice.
You know,
I
yeah.
agree. Because everybody was getting that check.
Exactly.
That's Timmy.
Yeah.
everyone's
Stimmies, and now
Everybody wanted to go shopping, you know, online. Everybody was at home.
and now we're paying it back.
Yeah,
with how
exactly.
expensive
I know
everything
with
is.
all these
Taxes, inflation,
taxes, tariffs, all
freaking
this
up.
stuff, crazy.
los
stuff.
huevos.
I was always telling everybody, bro. You know, eventually we're gonna have to pay all that back.
Yeah, I know.
That's what it is, man. Everything is freaking
Yeah, I
expensive.
know.
So, but that's another thing. That's why we got to do what we do, you know, as entrepreneurs,
Exactly.
because
Exactly.
we don't know what the future holds.
100%.
We got to figure something else
I agree.
out. You know, even though I could do windows and doors every day, but like I said, the slow seasons. What else can I do? So literally, I'll get home, just open up a shop. I'll say I'm available from this time to this time, and buy only something more personal, and boom, you know, or vice versa. You know, there's a lot of things I do.
Yeah.
You know, one thing
Yeah.
at a time, but it's the never ending. The opportunities you could do, and people wouldn't think so. Pins, I'm
Yeah.
like, really? You think you?
Yeah.
Somebody from the outside in, like I've had friends tell me, "Bro, you're making money off of that." And
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm balling.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
Paying your
know?
mortgage.
Yeah, no, but extra money, gas money, this.
Hell
that,
yeah,
I mean,
bro.
Goes a long way,
Hell yeah,
dude.
bro.
no, it's a lot, dude. So don't knock the funk. You know,
Yeah.
you know, like, come
But
on,
you're
man.
passionate about it too. That's the thing. I
Yeah.
think a lot of people don't have any idea what they could be doing because they're too comfortable. You know,
Yeah.
they're like, oh, they just would rather watch TV or a reality show. Have someone live their life and then watch their lives on the tablet or TV or whatever. But you're actually doing something with your life. You know, you have something going on the side.
100%.
You know, doing something that you love doing. I never knew that people were into hats until now.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, this is all new to me.
I didn't know there was names
yeah.
Yeah.
these hats.
so
Exactly,
people-
bro.
I knew there were sick designs, right?
yeah.
I love the one you're wearing right now too. The colorway,
Yes, sir.
bro. I work in retail now, and I see dudes come in the store with some sick ass hats, dude. And even with some pins, I'm like, bro, where did you get that, dude? Oh, L.A.
Yeah.
Oh, L.A. I'm like, bro.
Yep.
And that was before I hit you up.
Uh.
I was like, bro, we need something over here with those like that kind of style of hats and those kind of pins and stuff. And then I remember we were already following you, but I remember like I was just going through our followers, and I was like, Mad Hatter and I was like peeping your stuff, and I was like, there we go, we do have a guy around here.
I'm telling you, man, there's something
Yeah.
for anything and everything
Yeah.
out there, bro. And the funny part, the page you reached out to me on is like the page I use the least, you know.
Oh, yeah?
I barely even use it. I mean, band parody is something that I put together.
That's
as an idea.
that's the shirt
Correct.
that you're
That's
wearing?
the shirt I wear now. Something I put together just for, you know, shits and giggles and some ideas I have. But that's that never ending entrepreneurship that
Yeah.
I'm always trying to, you know, figure something out. And even now I'm planning I love the logo. I'm kind of thinking of a rebranding with the name, but it's funny you reached out to me on there out of all the pages, you know. I'm like, literally there's like a few messages and I'm just like, you're consistent there, and I'm like, bro, hit me up on the other ones, you know, like,
Yeah.
because I'm really never really on there, but it was all for something, you know.
Hey,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I feel like Instagram's being a little weird. So the newer stuff that anybody's trying to grow, it's so much harder to spread out.
I see
So
that.
it's probably easier to have found you on the old page than randomly stumbled into a new page that you've made, unless we were already friends and you had told us as far as like, yo, I made a new page, you know, word of mouth kind of thing. But I'm hoping that through the podcast, people could follow your other pages too.
Oh, 100%, man. And then we'll put all that description.
Yeah,
It's all in
100%.
the description.
And-
It will be all in the description.
And I do see that because I started a new page. Like I said, I mentioned earlier, I recently opened a private, like a studio like this. You know,
Cool.
with all my merchandise, all my stores.
I see your post.
Pretty much
You have a nice little
101,
store,
bro.
dude.
Yeah, bro.
It's super nice.
Shout out La Coleccion 8.
Where's it at?
It's at my crib, bro. It's at my
Damn. I thought it was an actual store.
No, and that's how official it looks. So pretty much what it was, it's a detached garage unit.
Yeah.
You know, and I went legit, you know, I mean, with the city, you know, permits, you know, LLC, you know, yada,
All right,
yada,
very
yada. And I'm like, dude, what can I do with the extra space? And then I'm like, I got all this inventory, and I stay having people hit me up like, hey, bro, I want to go check it out. But I'm like, to bring people inside of my house is like,
Little sketch.
you know, just to come and like look. You know, sometimes they don't even buy. You know,
Yeah.
I don't really want that. And then I had like a back storage way back because I have a half-acre property.
Okay.
I don't want them going all the way back there, bro. It's just you don't know people. Some
Yeah,
people,
I
bad
agree.
intentions. You don't know.
Yeah.
You know, especially because
Yeah.
it's my spot. You know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, my detached garage is right there in the front. Let me kind of move it around so people just go like literally the street front door out. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And I did it. I converted it, and it's a private studio. You can make an appointment. The beautiful thing about it, I only post what time I'm available, you know, and I have the merchandise. You know, it's not like I'm like needing to buy more, and it's a win-win for me because I already have the merchandise. It is available online, but some people want to physically see it.
Yeah.
You know, they like that touch. They want to put it on. You know, they want to try it on. With the hat heads, they're very particular on the type of style, shape of the hat. I mean, they get really into it.
Okay.
bro.
Oh yeah.
So,
Just like shoe heads, dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this is an opportunity for somebody to be able to do that with patience, without like literally the time you come in, I'm dedicated 100% to you. There's nobody else in line. There's, you know, what do you need? What do you need help with? What are you looking for?
Yeah.
And I have all kind of stuff in there, off-roading gear, blank t-shirts.
Oh yeah, you have the off-road stuff too.
Everything, man.
Yeah.
So it's like that's what the reason why I call it La Coleccion 8. So 8, my last name is Ochoa. And 8, you know, La Coleccion, the collection of Ochoa. So
There
pretty
you go.
much
There's some thought into it.
all in one of the stuff that I have helped create
Yeah.
or create it.
Yeah.
And it's dope, man. I love it. Because literally, I'm like, I'm not doing nothing, you know?
Yeah.
Boom. Open from 10 to 6. I'll hop up in there, make a couple reels, you know, or
Yeah.
just bullshit around. And even 1-2 people come in, that's a win, bro. That's what I'm saying. Anything matters. $10, $50. Oh, some dude just 300, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
It helps, you know. It
Yeah.
goes a
Oh,
long
yeah.
way.
Well, you have the space already. Why not utilize it? You know?
Exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
do we really need a garage to
Yeah,
store the car
exactly.
in? I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
it's just one of those things. Having that mindset, being able to see what we can do. You know, like, you know, let's say this week wasn't as busy at work. All right, I'm more available this week. You know, come on through.
Your time is not wasted.
No. And believe me, I still have time for my family, my kids, you know,
Yeah.
my wife, you know, and they know what type of person I am. So they love it. The kids love it. And I try to make it such a safe spot where, like, if somebody does come in, you know, my kids know, like, either not to interrupt or depending on who it is, they'll come in there too. But I'm very safe with it. I think the safest way, the way I got it right now, besides cameras and security and all that stuff.
Yeah.
If I don't know you, I just ask for a driver's license just to make sure you're legit. If you don't want to give it, hey, cool, that's fine. Then we're good.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least I know something. You're willing to give something, then hey, why not? And then after that, you're good.
Yeah.
You can only be too careful. I mean, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
Yeah.
But I'm grateful and very fortunate. I live in such a good neighborhood that, hey, man, neighbors are very mindful. They're always looking, and then they see I'm young and motivated. I got my family, so they're all for it.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
You ever do snapbacks?
I haven't yet.
No.
So, and reason being, because it's all resale stuff. So I haven't like literally, it's like retail for retail, like
gotcha.
So I haven't got into the snapbacks in time, of course. We're hoping within like the next couple of weeks, we're getting our embroidery machine and starting all that stuff. It goes hand in hand.
Yeah, for sure.
People come in like, oh man, who wouldn't want it? It's like lids.
Yeah.
Can I get a little last name here? Can I get a little heart right here? So we got that coming in. So now having that's going to open a whole new avenue.
Yeah.
Start carrying blanks and, be able to tag on whatever you need me to do.
Nice.
Literally on anything too.
Yeah. Sweaters. I mean, you name it.
And
Sky's the limit.
There's names too for the snapbacks too?
No. So
it's only on the fitteds?
The funny thing about it, it's a very strict community. And it's weird. Yeah. They don't like snapbacks. They don't. It's very, I don't get it. To me, a hat is a hat, but it's not the same wave as a fitted.
Yeah, okay.
Because
they keep it original.
But they keep it very limited too, because you got to think with fitteds, it's size. So you order, let's say, 100 hats. You have so many sizes are from size 6 and 7/8 to size 8. Once they're sold out, they're sold out. Imagine if you do snapbacks. It's a free for all
because it adjusts.
I mean? Yeah, so it's not so exclusive, So I feel like they try to keep that separation for that, but I don't know. You know? But
what if it's like a sick ass colorway? You know,
I don't know. I haven't seen it. Yeah. I mean, maybe I gotta start it. It could be something I gotta do. But,
and you could customize them now that you're getting your embroidery.
And I feel like it'd be way more easier because with a snapback, it's not, oh, can I go try it? Oh, bro, I already know. It's adjustable.
Exactly.
It's a win-win,
Yeah. Like, oh, you don't got my size?
Yeah.
You know?
And I get that all the time. Hey, bro, you got that hat in the size? Nah, it's a 101, I don't. But with a snapback, it's like.
Yeah. No, I have snapbacks just because my hair grows. Okay. And sometimes, bro.
There you go. You got those kind of people.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I usually wear a hat.
Yeah.
This is the first time I haven't worn a hat in a minute on the podcast.
Yeah.
Because I forgot
it needs to be.
But the thing is, I cut it like maybe every 4 months. So it's short, and then it grows longer than this. That's why I have a snapback, because I'm like literally adjusting it.
I probably need to give you like a size 8, bro, which is like a huge dumb.
It's a bucket.
It's like it's like a yarmulke, like it's barely fitting on.
Yeah, but that's pretty much. I mean, it's being able to just come up with an idea. You said something earlier that was like, I'm very passionate about this. I don't feel like you can do something and it blow up if you're not passionate about it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not passionate about it, why even bother?
Exactly.
Why bother?
If you're gonna put a little bit of time in it, why even bother? Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, my main squeeze is windows and doors.
Yeah. I'm
doing that Monday through Sunday. And I find time for this. I find time for that. But I only imagine if I was to put 110% of my time into that. Not the windows no more. God forbid it. But if I needed to, where it would be at now. But I love everything I do, but obviously I can only do one big thing and focus and put in,
Yeah.
And plus, if I was a single dude, of course, oh man, do all this.
You have a lot of time.
Of course, but no, I have to set aside time for the family, for the kiddos. I have a baby girl. She's about to turn 1, so with the newborn and being able to do all this. And it's time management. But yes, man, you got to be passionate in anything that you do.
Yeah, I think a lot of people fall into the fantasy, or if not the idea of certain things that they fall into, whatever it may be. Because I have seen people go into like either the t-shirt business or the jersey business or the hat business or the sneaker business, and it's just the trend, that they fall into, rather than the actual concept that I am passionate about the item, or the concept of what this could be to make it where I am now making income, I think also people think about just money too. That's another thing. The easy money they want to
hop on the
find.
wave. You know, oh, they're doing that. We got to do it too.
Exactly.
We could do better.
Yeah.
You know,
It's like I did this shirt, right? And
That's a nice shirt.
I was just telling you about rebranding the name and stuff.
Yeah.
But the reason I did this shirt, the saying that it has on it, I hold dear to my soul, man.
Stay humble
and take initiative. And those are two words like I've talked to people and I stay and live by those words. Sometimes I use the acronym SHITTY. You know, stay humble, take initiative. That's something my father really drilled into my head, man. And I live to it. I'll die by it. I'll raise my kids on it. Those two words go a long way. And I feel like a lot of people have learned to forget those two words. Taking initiative in the sense that, you know, you doing stuff without somebody needing to do, you trying to get ahead of it. Like if you're doing your camera stuff and you got a boy doing it and you don't need to constantly be on him to telling him to do his part, he's just already doing it.
He's taking initiative.
Yeah, taking initiative and being humble in the sense that if he can be able to tell you that and you take it like with a grain of salt, he's not telling you to be a dick. You know, he's telling you because he's looking out for you.
Yeah, he wants you to learn.
That's the taking initiative, the being humble part. You know, absolutely, bro. You know, and don't get me wrong, not everybody's right. You know, but learning to be quiet, understand it, and then take those little good things out of it, whatever you heard from it, and then grow.
Yep.
You know, and that's why I did this shirt and just being passionate about it, man.
Sick. So I like that.
That's the story behind the shirt, you know.
I dig that.
But there's not a lot of big profit margin in t-shirts. People don't understand that. Unless you're getting them processed in China and you're getting them, or wherever, you know, overseas, and you're getting them in bulk, or you're doing it the pre-order way. That's a little, you know, little secret to give to you guys. Do it the pre-order way. Get your funds first. Make sure people, you know, they like your idea. Then go place the order. But there's not a profit to margin. The way I see t-shirts, and this is just me, you know, everybody has their own opinion. I see t-shirts as walking business cards.
Oh, yeah.
Or like branding.
Yeah, walking business cards, you know. So there's not a lot of money in it, but you get it to get that name out there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because they're going to wear it and they're going to be out and about with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and why not?
Yeah.
You know?
Dude, yeah, it's exactly because I remember I have a buddy. Shout out, stay fit, stay active, and he told
I know him.
Yeah, Christian.
Yeah.
He said the same thing. Yeah, like walking business cards. Yeah.
Shout out my boy, bro. Keep on doing your thing, bro. 100%. I love
real good guy, bro.
Yes, sir.
Cool guy, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right, so what's up? All right, so I'm gonna tell you one more question, then we're gonna take a break.
Okay.
What's one piece from your collection that means the most to you?
Everything, bro.
Everything?
I take no. I mean, it's like we're just,
that shirt right there.
The shirt, the pen. I wouldn't do something if I didn't like it. You know, it's like why bother? Why invest the money? It's not to me. It's like don't get me wrong. Does it bring profits? Yes. Am I making, blowing out, selling out? Boom, boom, boom. I'm not gonna lie and say yes. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes an idea was great. Sometimes it wasn't. But I always put 110%, you know. My lady, it's funny, man, because I take everything to heart. When something doesn't work, dude, I'm like,
because you're passionate about it. That's why.
Down and out. I'm like, put my head in the sand, you know, and just, just leave me here for a minute. I'm really hard on myself, dude. You know, but I think that's just why.
It's your creation, you know. You're creating.
It's your baby.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, anybody can just be like, oh, I'm doing t-shirts now, and then whatever. You know?
They AI the image and like stamp it on.
And it's like I put so much thought into something, and then it doesn't work out. You're like, fuck.
Yeah.
You know? But when it does, you're like, yes. You know, it gives and take. Not everything's.
That's how I feel about our clips. You know, because sometimes TikTok, it does really good there.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, it's probably gonna do good on Instagram.
Yeah.
It doesn't do good on Instagram.
No.
And
That's
like,
weird.
man.
I don't get it. The algorithm, whatever. I was watching what's that movie? Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph.
With my kiddos. Number 2, and the algorithm. I don't get it. You just mentioned Instagram's doing something new. Yeah. I noticed it with the new page. I'll do a reel. Like the views counts and I'm like, and I even thought like by adding a collaborator with my pages that have a lot of followers, it's gonna do good over here. It's kind of like still dead. I'm like, what is it?
Yeah.
But then I'll do one on the ones that alone that have a lot of followers, and then it blows up, and I'm like, I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
I
Bro.
don't get it, bro. I don't know if it's hashtag. I don't know if it's what time you post. I don't
No,
know.
honestly, they want your money now.
Yeah.
They really want you to push ads.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I can see that.
Yeah, it's all
And
money
get
based.
that blue check mark.
Yeah, it's a money machine at this point. It's
Yeah.
I use it for my business too because I do the real estate stuff and photography stuff. So I have 2 separate pages, and I've noticed it too. There's a lot of engagement. They also want you to be on there almost like 24/7, so that they could say like, "Hey, you're being I guess you're on it consistently, so let's
reward you."
Exactly. And I'm like, bro, we're not gonna live on Instagram or online 24/7, but I think that's what they want. You know, they want like 5 stories. They want 2 posts a day, and I'm like, I don't got time for that.
That's too much, bro.
and like I said, we're busy, man. We're doing. You're doing all this stuff. I'm doing all this stuff. It's like, it's not. Oh, we're not putting enough time in it. No, it's just we're putting a pin in something because we got to go work on something else, but we're always coming back to it. But the unfortunate part, by the time we come back to it, we lost that algorithm.
Yeah.
Now we got to pay for it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, to get us back to that level or start posting every day. But I'm like, I don't want to make a fucking
Yeah, it became a job. Like literally posting itself, it became a job. A lot of people are going through agencies right now, like literally sending them off their content, and then they post them. You know,
Do you want to get 10,000 followers
exactly
in 2 weeks?
Yeah, but it's not a business.
Those kind of guys.
It's literally a business at this point.
Yeah, no, yeah, and it's true. You know, I'm at fault for it. I've done it on TikTok. Where I'm like, I do a good video. It's a good idea. It looks good. Nothing. I'm like, fuck, give in. I'm like, all right.
And then another video that you barely put any effort blows up.
On your
And I'm
iPhone.
like,
It's all grainy.
and then and then you get those little notifications for $10. You'll get 10,000 views. I'm like, all right, we'll just try it. But it's like it's weird engagement.
Yeah.
You know, it's not even. Sometimes it's not even worth it because the engagement is like, oh, nice video. You know, I'm like, it's almost like they're computers. You know,
They
like, it's
are.
fake.
They're
You know,
literally
it's like,
from Russia.
oh, whatever, bro. I'm just like, this shit sucks. I'm like, whatever.
It's getting harder, dude. The whole internet game and social media, you hear all the time.
Yeah.
You should have done it sooner when it was easier. And then what? 2 years from now, we're gonna look back at this whole algorithm time. Damn, it was easier back then.
Yeah.
Now it's harder.
Yeah, and I'm still not even like, I haven't even tried the new Threads. I don't even know what that is. I haven't downloaded it. I don't know what Threads is.
It's literally Twitter, but honestly, not a lot of people use it.
Yeah,
We're on there, but it's just why not? Because since it's part of Instagram, cross-platform posting, so it does it automatically.
Yeah, exactly.
So is it like Instagram, Threads, and Facebook? Because Facebook's
Yeah,
connected to
yeah, exactly. And you could connect all of them.
You could,
together.
So I might have to try it.
and post it all of them at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But once again, what's the engagement on Threads though? Like if you're reposting, if it's posting from Instagram, your real post, and it's reposting to Threads, Threads is most like I would say it's more like a
Third party.
a wannabe Twitter based idea. Like it's more words. It's like more verbal. But you could actually post
But is it
pictures. Yeah, you could post pictures, but the idea wasn't that though. Like they were just trying to copy Twitter.
Is it almost like Twitter and Tumblr? Remember Tumblr?
Yeah, I would say so, but I don't even know.
You know,
like I don't even.
Tumblr
know.
used to just pictures.
Yeah, and there's another one too. There's a new. I hang out with some new friends, and they're on some other thing
You
that
guys, high tech.
it's like a what is it called? It's like a boomerang thing. They're always telling me to do it, and I'm like, bro, I don't even
Do what?
It's like a thing that it's almost like a. I forgot what it's called. What's that? The other one? Not TikTok. There's another one. Snapchat or
Snapchat.
and then it's kind of like that. It's like a 24-hour thing, and you don't have followers or friends. But I don't know how it works,
Okay.
bro. They told me to download it. I'm like, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't, bro.
I
Like,
can barely do Instagram alone, bro.
Yeah.
And you know, I manage like maybe 10 pages, and I'll share all of them in one. And then there goes an hour, and I'm like, bro, that was a lot, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you as a poster, you feel like it's annoying, but in reality, it's not annoying to everybody else because sometimes people are seeing one page, the algorithm, they're not seeing all your pages, you know.
Yeah.
Except for one of my little brothers, bro. Shout out to him. He's always on it. He likes every single one of them.
Hey.
I'm like, all right, bro, I see you. But it's work.
yeah,
It's
why don't
work.
you have
It
your
is
brother
work.
do it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never thought of it.
Yeah.
You know, and my lady,
He's
she's
like,
always like, yeah,
Just pay him like $20 a week or something.
yeah.
You know,
Like, hey, bro, I need you to be on it. You know, and
like
and
literally just come to the store, take some pictures, take some video, see what you got. Give me at least 10-second, 5-second clips. Use AI voiceover if you need to. Use ChatGPT if you need to write the description. And here you go.
We literally have all the tools.
man.
Yeah.
We literally,
Yeah,
like,
I need
we
to-
use ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot.
What is that? I don't even know what that is. That's what I'm
ChatGPT,
saying.
bro? What
Yeah.
the heck?
ChatGPT is basically AI,
Yeah.
bro.
Okay.
So it's like a search engine, basically. It's not.
It's like Siri on steroids.
Yeah, literally. So what it's doing is collecting all information from like all, not just social media, but internet based. And then if you ask it a question, it's basically answering in a way where you could change the way that it's giving you the answer. So when I read a description, I'm like, hey, could you write me a description as a first person photographer for this listing that I shot at, and I'll write the address. And then it'll write me a description. I'm like, no, it's too formal. Could you write it more informal? And then basically you're talking to it. So it's rewriting the way that you want it to rewrite.
But you got to be very proper with the terminology.
Kind of.
Not really.
Not really. Yeah,
Okay.
it's so easy, bro. Like you could
It will
pick it up
understand
easy.
you.
Yeah, it will start to
know what I'm saying, man.
it will literally start to learn how you're talking to it. So by the time that you do it again, it kind of has this idea of what you want it to say already.
Okay.
So if your brother uses it and you tell it like, oh, this is kind of what I want it. And then maybe if you even drop down your IG handle and say, hey, could you write me similar descriptions as far as like my Instagram, and then your handle,
Yeah.
they'll probably copy it, you know?
Definitely.
Yeah. One time at ChatGPT, the podcast,
Yeah.
they're like, Shader Brown Podcast is a Hispanic-inspired podcast, you know, out in the Antelope Valley. They're find them on YouTube, Apple Podcast, Spotify. It knew everything, bro.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it did the voiceover?
It tells you.
You could actually
It
write
talks to you.
voiceover too.
Bro,
if
what
you
if you
want.
guys did a voiceover with like a Telemundo broadcaster?
You can change it? Like changing it?
No, I'm just saying, like a voiceover like that. I mean, if you could do that,
Shader Brown, like how they talk? Like,
yeah, like a sports broadcaster from Telemundo, and you guys are, let's say you're broadcasting AV Auto or whatever you guys are doing.
gotcha,
with that,
gotcha.
yeah.
that would be awesome.
So ChatGPT doesn't have voiceovers yet, but you could have it write the actual words, the description for the voiceover, and send it to another AI. I know
AI signal.
CapCut has voiceovers.
Yeah.
I have another description called Artlist. I use that, and then has a bunch of voiceovers, a lot more professional. So you just literally copy and paste it, and it'll say it as loud as you want.
See,
Yeah.
this is why algorithm and all that stuff. It's yeah.
That's probably why it's
Very
tougher now because
complex.
it's so many tools now.
Yeah.
and making it easy.
And if you're not on top of it, you know other people are going to use it, and
mean,
you feel like
Look at me. I didn't even know what that was.
Yeah.
Bro. I think I've heard it, but I'm a big sports head. And I did hear like, oh, who's gonna be the next Super Bowl, winner according to Chat whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is
Yeah.
gonna be the next winners for like the next 10 years. And
Yeah.
it's AI is crazy, man.
yeah, it's going to be even crazier in a couple of years, bro.
I mean,
Scary.
we're going to take a break.
All right, let's go.
Okay. But before we take a break, I think we should
Let's do it. Let's
look
open
at
up your
these
tongue, bro.
shirts. All right.
I want to see
Umbrella.
what color you got.
Basketball.
You said this one's the medium?
You know what? I don't even remember no more.
He told you, and then you put him down.
I
Such
think
a
you
fun.
went like this.
Yeah, bro. What's
All right,
wrong with you?
we'll do this one. This one is the large one.
All right, that's yours.
So this one's
hand
for
the
me.
back. Hand me the back, bro.
Oh, okay. Here.
Tíraselo.
Ready?
Go.
All right.
It's pretty heavy. Is this gold?
No, you get the umbrella. He gets the thumb.
Bam. All right, bro.
Yeah, so we had to hook up my boys.
Having a showing a modest
Walking business cards. Remember what I said?
estimate to one's own importance. Stay humble. Take initiative.
right.
Initiative, the ability to assess and initiate things independently. Bro.
And then the saying in the back is life could be so much easier. That's,
Oh yeah, on the side.
Yeah.
That could be so much easier.
and that's what I live by, man.
Bro,
And it
this is
could
like
be so
that
much
heavy
easier.
duty.
Yeah, I know. These are thick,
Yeah.
thick.
These are thick.
Yeah, these were like the
Duty heavy.
Shout out Shaka.
Sick, bro.
100% cotton. Damn, bro.
Take initiative.
That's
Stay
nice.
humble.
Oh no.
That's sick,
Band
bro.
parody. There you go, guys.
Nice.
Thank you so much, bro.
Yeah, man.
Over here at Shader Brown, we don't be, asking for things or anything, but at the kindness of your heart, bro.
Yeah, thank you, man.
We solely appreciate it, bro.
Absolutely.
Definitely
Appreciate you.
gratitude for sure.
Don't forget the tanga, bro. You gotta. I hope red's your color.
Yeah.
All right.
I hope it fits.
Yeah.
Hope the string doesn't pop.
I'll wear it in the thumbnail.
Nice.
All right. What else you got?
That'll get a lot of views.
Dang. Here you go.
Oh, there's something else in the back?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Got some air fresheners.
Air fresheners.
And you designed it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Everything.
He's the Mad Hatter, bro.
Nice.
Air freshener.
Nah, don't open it because it's
It's
pretty strong. It's strong.
Yeah.
But it's
Business card.
good.
I bet.
Hell yeah.
That's right.
All right. Got some clips.
So
Some
those-
baseball.
Yeah.
Oh, this was sick, dude.
So that one I did a collaboration with one of my boys, Seven. Shout out Seven. We did that one together. That one was exciting.
Hey, bro. This is how you know, like, this is what's meant to happen because, like I told you, I be seeing customers coming in, and I'm always telling, where the heck did you get those pins? And I'm dead serious, dude. I get like 5 customers that I've asked, like, where did you get those? I want pins too, because I like hats too.
Yeah.
And bro, now that I got some, and these are gonna be my first ones.
That's right, man.
There you go, bro. That's how you know. Wait. There you go.
Nice.
That's right.
Ay.
Hey, this is dope, bro. This even better because it's you.
Yeah.
You're a local guy. Even better, bro. Hell yeah,
The
dude.
top one is a Croc charm. So I don't know if you have Crocs.
Oh, I
Assuming
do.
Everybody has Crocs.
I do.
You have Crocs?
No.
And I wear them a lot too.
No.
You have a Croc.
This one?
That's a Croc charm.
I bet.
Hell yeah, dude. That's how you know it's meant to be, dude.
Yeah. So anything, bro. Anything if you have an idea, bro,
Yeah, dude.
you can make it happen.
Hell yeah. I got the hat and the croc. I'm gonna wear them both.
That's right. And
At
the
the
air
same
freshener. And the air freshener.
And an air freshener, bro.
Sorry, I forgot the tanga.
On your
But
Nah, it's all good, bro. It's all
Yeah.
good. I'll probably stink it up.
He'll give you that transparent thanga.
you can hang the little air freshener on your neck and shit.
Hell yeah, dude. Hey, bro. I thought it was just gonna be the shirts, but this, bro,
Nah, man, that was-
is the extra mile, bro. Bro, I seriously appreciate this.
Yeah,
bro.
thank you, man.
I
Appreciate you
seriously
guys having
appreciate,
me.
bro.
Yeah.
You
This
guys didn't need
is
to do
so
that.
sick,
So I'm
dude.
grateful for that.
I'm very excited for this, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm dead serious.
And for
Like,
those that are interested, pull up to the shop, man. Hit
pull up to the shop,
pins,
bro.
hat clips. I mean, this is just
These are sick,
this is
dude.
just a sample. I have so much more at the store. I have jerseys, goggles, lanyards, blank tees, fitteds. I mean, you name it.
Nice.
Soon embroidery.
It's a little baseball dude.
Yeah.
We're gonna need to go visit.
Yeah,
Just
man.
check it out, you know?
Yeah.
Pull up, shoot a little
We'll
video.
shoot a little video.
I have a little setup too. So
Nice.
For
you know.
videos.
Yeah.
Nice.
Little casting couch.
Dang, just like this one.
Like that one right here?
Yeah,
You're
just like
sitting
this
on?
one.
Like this one,
Just
bro?
like this one.
But more
Yeah.
comfortable.
We're about to get real comfortable in the
Yeah.
break. All right. Well,
man.
there you have it, guys. Oh my God, dude. Thank you. I can't thank you enough, dude.
man.
Yeah.
Sick,
No,
dude.
You don't got to, bro.
100%.
Yeah, bro.
Nothing. This is
There
nothing.
you have it. Well, we're gonna take a break.
Yeah.
But before we do, shout out to the sponsors. We got Magicmind, SeatGeek, W Energy. As far as sponsors, I think that's it. And then we got our own little store at Amazon. If you want to start your own podcast, you want to maybe budget friendly, just to get your toes, you dip your toes in the water. There you go. And it's going to be in the description. Try those things out. Help us out. For SeatGeek, $20 off your first ticket purchase. If you like sports, if you like music, going to concerts, the Dodgers.
That's right. Go Dodgers.
You want tickets for the AV Alta?
You can get those on there.
Yes,
Nice.
I've been using it a lot. Sorry, I'm like getting over my. I just have the lingering cough. I probably sound weird right now.
That's why we need a break.
Yeah. So Shader Brown Paw, $20 off. Go, especially if you're a local, hook yourself up. Go to AV Arta Games, bro.
That's right.
$20 off, bro. Help us out. Go enjoy AV Arta. Go enjoy the games. beautiful things happening.
I haven't been to one yet, so
What?
Use our
forgive me,
code.
bro.
Use our
Forgive
code.
me, bro.
You gotta go, bro.
Go on
I gotta
SeatGeek.
go. Hopefully, I get the the little media pass.
That'd be
Oh,
sick,
boy.
They gave me a vest.
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah, I saw
it's
that.
official. It's
Now they gave you a
official.
vest. Yeah, apparently, I know who it was. One of the photographers was a little close to the line, and you know how the refs are running back and forth.
Don't tell me.
It wasn't the photographer's fault as far as like he bumped into the photographer,
Yeah,
and because of that, now we have to wear the the little vest. But it
but it
like,
makes it more official. So
yeah, it makes it more official.
You look more official.
whatever.
I don't know, bro. I feel like I'm like security or something wearing it.
You're working on construction.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Legit is what it is.
all
bro.
right.
And also, we're recording here at Inview Media. The owner sitting right over there across from us.
Shout out
And
to you, man.
shout out to Irvin for that.
right.
And I think that's everything. Who knows?
Yeah,
It's
who
been a month.
Yeah.
We're trying to get back into it.
101.
101, episode 101. And we'll be right back after this break. Show! All right. We back over here.
Run it.
There we go. All right. So Felix was like, "What's Magicmind?"
¿Qué es eso?
First, I thought he said Magic Mike. I'm like,
Oh, it's a dancer.
That's who they're sponsored by.
Yeah.
So we explained it to him, and we were like, "You want to try one?" So he's down, and he's gonna try it on the episode.
Yeah,
So,
live review again.
So
Let's see.
No
Live
caffeine,
review.
No, just vitamins. Huh?
Yeah, literally vitamins.
Yes, sir.
A ver.
No THC, right?
No,
Nah,
no,
nah.
no. It's not that guy.
Yeah.
Magic Mind.
All right, starts dancing right now.
Smells good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Puras vitaminas.
It smells smarter already. Not bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Good stuff.
It tastes like vitamins.
All right.
But in a good way, though.
You know, it's like like if you're taking when you're sick, and there's certain people that can't take pills. You have
Yeah,
to push them up, mix them with
okay.
water, but with
Yeah.
some flavor.
All right. Feel smarter? More intelligent?
There's something going on
All
there.
right,
Something
all right.
clicking. Who knows? We might
Give it like 20 minutes.
get a whole new business idea going on right now.
Okay. Well, let's continue on.
Put this right.
Yeah. Put it right there, bro.
Shout out Magic Mind.
Shout out Magicmind. What's... I had it right here. Where'd it go?
Bro, you need a Magicmind.
I need like 5 of those.
God dang,
Come
bro.
on, bro. Don't sleep on
Wake
it.
up your brain, bro.
Let's go.
Okay, here we go.
No sabe leer.
Any mistakes you learned along the way?
Mistakes is a hard one. There's always, I think, more failures. It's kind of hard to call them mistakes. More
Yeah.
failures, some things that don't work out, but they're lessons.
Okay.
Yeah, as they should.
Mistakes is a harsh word. Because obviously we all
Okay.
make-
'Cause you're like,
Any lessons along the way?
Yes, there you go. Yeah, man, just
ChatGBT told
don't
me
give
that
up.
one.
Just don't give up.
Okay.
That's one of the main lessons. Don't give up. Doesn't matter how hard it gets.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because it is true. You're like at the hardest point where stuff is not working out, and then you try just one more time.
And all it
Works.
takes is that one more.
Yeah,
Mhm.
don't give up. Just continue to try. And even if right now that I'm telling you this, it's still not working out, just don't stop, because by you not stopping, you're way more ahead than you think.
Exactly.
Than you completely just stopping.
Exactly.
So-
Yeah, you're guaranteed failure by stopping.
Mm-hmm.
Guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
I
It
took
is.
Magicmind too.
You took Magicmind earlier, huh?
No, I didn't.
I was like, something's going, bro.
I got it from him. You know, from him. I got it from the smell.
Yeah, from the
Yeah.
smell.
Yeah, you took a whiff of it, huh? You're right next to
it's
it.
so powerful.
Yeah.
But that's a big one. Don't give up. You know what's another one? It's a hard one. Try not to hire friends. You know,
There you go.
Hire friends?
hire friends.
Okay.
Okay, why is that?
That's a tough one, man, because it's
Involves money.
you think
Special treatment?
no, you think it's favor's a wrong word. I don't know what word I'm looking for, but it's like you think you're like, hey man, I got you. You know, you're
Helping
doing it.
them.
Yeah, helping out.
Mhm.
But then it gets when certain people don't know how to divide the business and the friendship aspect of it.
Okay.
That's one I'll never do again.
Okay.
Hey, but realize if you're gonna come help me,
Gotta work.
we're business first and then friends.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like okay, if it's not working from a business aspect, let's get ahead of it. Let's talk like man. Let's be hey, you know what? Let's just part ways.
Yeah.
Instead of being like machismo.
Petty.
No, you know it's cool. I'm here to work. You know?
Yeah.
And fuck the relationship. Excuse my language. You know.
Yeah,
Fuck the relationship. And I'm like, dude. Then in that case, what are we doing here? You know, what was
Yeah.
the point? You know, I wouldn't hire amongst friends no more.
Okay.
You've
build
had
something.
experience?
many.
A lot.
You know, I'm a very helpful guy.
Gotcha.
You know, I'm very.
Yeah.
If I win and I can see you win, let's win together.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I'm very that guy.
If there's the ability to bring in people that you care about,
100%.
but unfortunately, the work ethic that you have, sometimes other people they just don't know how to reciprocate, or if they don't know how to actually engage in the concept that this is business and I have to work hard because this is your personal business.
Yeah.
But they don't see it that way. It's almost like an employee kind of thing, like 9 to 5. They just walk in, they do whatever. Like, I'm just gonna clock out and can still get paid, that kind of thing.
Yeah, they it's funny. Sometimes they'll like random example, there's no shots to nobody, just spitballing it here.
Mhm.
But like you'll bring somebody in, but then they already want to be at your level.
Yeah,
You
gotcha.
know? And I'm like, oh, we're friends, bro. Like we should be up. No, like, dude, I've got years in this.
I
Like,
built this.
It doesn't work like
Yeah.
that, Of course, I'm willing to give you a piece of the pie,
Yeah. They're
But
like,
I just can't grant you everything.
Yeah.
Like if this is what you want to do for the rest, absolutely. Stick with me, ride with me for a minute.
yeah.
Let's get this. And I will take care of you.
They come in like, all right, so we're partners?
Yeah. Or they get that
Wait,
message-
wait. Chill.
They want their name on everything.
Yeah.
Or it's like when you don't, like, let's say we have all right, I got a meeting with a Lowe's rep, Hey,
Yeah.
man, you mind waiting? Let me go handle this. There's certain things that,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
you don't want me there.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
No,
embarrassed by me or what?
It's not that, man. It's just, I will always take care of you, I'm
Yeah.
like, it's not that, bro. I'm not trying like, oh, you're making this much. And that's the misconception.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because when you bring in somebody that does not know you,
No, I get you, bro. I
it's
get you.
like,
I
nothing,
get you.
we're good.
They don't understand that business actually isn't just run off of what they see as far as like what you're getting. Like the money is divided on so many parts.
Yeah.
The system, the taxes, I don't know if you have a business car, your insurance.
Oh, a lot of stuff.
They're like, there's so many things that they're like, oh, it says $3,000, but you're maybe taking 500.
Yeah.
And they're taking maybe 250, but like, no, they see the check of 5,000. Like,
Yeah.
bro,
Yes, of
like
course, bro.
you're wild. Like,
There's expenses.
Or let's say, and sometimes it happens, like, I'll always take care of my guys.
yeah.
You guys are priority. Always make sure you'll have a check Friday, whatever it may be. Let's say that whole month we didn't pay ourselves, because we want to make sure expenses, you have to make sure expenses are paid for, you guys are paid for, you name it. Then that final, all right, we have a little bit extra, we're able to pay ourselves, and then that $5,000 check does go to us. But you got to think that whole time we weren't getting nothing. Dude. Like, you sit here and tell me you could sacrifice you tell your bills, hey, hold on,
Yeah.
live that lifestyle.
Yeah.
No, dude.
Well, that's just the advantage of an employee, I would say. I guess the person hiring, just like myself, I've had so many conversations with employees where they would ask me when it's a slow season. We have seasons too.
Yes.
They would ask me like, hey, could I go on salary? But they were asking me in the slow season. And then I'll explain to them like, okay, if right now it's slow, it's convenient for you, but once it's fast and you understand that now I'm overworking you because now you're seeing that your salary doesn't meet up with the demand of what I'm using you, are you going to ask me to go back onto project based, or are you going to just ask me to increase your salary?
Yeah.
And I'm like, the money doesn't come out of nowhere. It needs to be produced. I'm like, so if you're going to introduce me a problem that you have, which is money, give me a solution. What could you do for me so that we can make more money as a business, and then I'll give you more money? But they don't think that way. That's just employee mentality.
100%. And you'll get a rare bunch that understands. Like I had one that's not with us no more, but he's grown, he's developed, and he's like, dude, I understand it now. You know it's that one meme. I understand it now.
Yeah.
You know, he told me, he's like, I never once thought you were cheating me of money. I knew what goes into it now that I see from the outside in. While I was there, of course, I had my thoughts, but from the outside in and growing as a person, I see how much goes into it. The trucks break down, gas. I mean, dude, we're driving. I mean, for Home Depot, we cover like 35 stores. So we're from like Santa Barbara, South Fresno. Gas, bro, is not cheap. You know, you got to think $150, $200 a day.
Yeah, I'm going to Long Beach tomorrow morning, bro. I'm driving too.
Yeah. You know, all that stuff goes into effect, and they think one job makes, let's just say one good job makes 5,000, whatever. That's not just, here's your $100 for your day, $200, $250. No, dude, it's all that
expenses, bro. Yeah, it's overhead.
All the material that was wasted too. It's like,
and then the time that you took to get the material too. They don't take that into account.
Yeah, I've had more issues hiring friends than hiring people I don't know.
No, I get
there
it.
You go, people.
Don't
take
hire
notes.
friends.
It's very unfortunate because I would love.
There's no nicer way to say it too.
It's not. It's so cruel, bro. Because it's like, it's not that I'm a bad person. Don't mix it up, man. It's just I don't know, dude. And you know what's crazy? Because I've gotten those like, oh, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. I'm like, nah, man, it's my dog. You know, whatever. You know, it's we'll be good. And then it bites me in that. And then I'm still the bad guy.
Yeah.
You've lost friends.
Yeah,
like that.
And it's very unfortunate. Do I miss them? 100%.
Yeah.
You know, and it sucks. I almost wish I can go back in time and never have hired them to begin with.
Yeah.
You know, been a dick in that moment than what I got to live with now, because no matter what way, it was the right way.
Yeah.
Because I'm seen as a bad guy.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because you think differently, and your friends are probably just your friends.
Yeah.
You know, they're your friends for a reason, not your coworkers.
Yeah. So yeah, don't try not to, man. If it works out for you guys and you guys are a rare bunch, hey man, you're living our dreams.
Or at least
that's the goal.
Have that conversation, like, okay, bro, business is business.
But even having that conversation,
sometimes they don't get it. Yeah.
Even having that conversation, bro. Like some people are just so ignorant to the point that I'm like, bro, like we had this conversation from day one. You know, like we're gonna make money, but like he said, you know, he has years of experience of actually going through it where he understands business. These people are just coming in wanting to collect a paycheck, but then still entitled to say, I deserve more. Deserve for what? Like, what is your entitlement coming from? You know, haven't done anything.
Yeah. So that's a biggie. That's a big mistake.
All right. That's your mistake, bro. That's your lesson.
That's my lesson.
So you're telling me having Irvin part of the podcast is a big mistake?
Well, technically, it's not even a business yet.
You're the rare bunch.
Yeah.
You know, you're living the dream. You know,
and I was the one that said no, bro.
He said no at first.
I said no for like a month.
What was the convincing factor?
He had to run 2 miles.
Oh, I guess we did a bet a couple years ago, and I never did the run part.
So that's why he wasn't committed. He's like, if you're not committed to his word.
Exactly.
You're not committed to this.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly,
real,
bro.
That's because we did run, but supposedly only did half.
Bro, we got it on video. He barely did half.
And then
and he was lying,
he was
bro.
just stuck on like, you still owe me the other half.
Yeah, because when you shake my hand, bro, that means a lot.
Oh yeah,
So-
that's your word. Your word is bond.
So so he was like, hey, until you run that last mile and a half, okay, we'll
Did you
talk.
go run it?
Yeah, we ended up doing it.
Yeah, he
There it is.
barely ran
Yeah,
that
that's
too, but
why-
I got him a trophy and everything, though.
You got a trophy.
There's a little insider.
I got him a
You
trophy.
almost ran half a mile. Eat more beans, get stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 101 episodes later.
Yeah.
There you go. That's
Hey,
a trophy, you know?
it's there, man. I did it. All right, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
And we're here.
And we're here.
And we're here.
We're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the concept of I guess when it comes to the business, or even I would say the shade of brown is becoming a business because we are getting sponsored. You know, we're not making a lot of money, like he said. We're just kind of like we'll buy a mic stand here and there.
It's like you said, bro. With the sponsors, I get enough to buy myself lunch,
and buy waters for the studio.
and it's not coming out of my own pocket.
Exactly.
That goes a long way.
That's the win right there.
That's
Exactly.
the win.
Exactly.
Coming out of your own pocket.
Exactly.
That's the win right there. And it's something.
Exactly.
So people think it's like, oh, you have those friends that you're not making millions already, bro. You're not making thousands. You're not making. Oh, that's no, dude. But
It's because
it.
they're not passionate about nothing. That's the thing, and they're projecting onto you as far as like what they don't have.
Yeah.
So for the podcast, I enjoy podcasting. You know, I have my own podcast, and then he invited me to his podcast, which I enjoy it too. Like I know it's a different rhythm as far as like how the conversation is led and everything, but I enjoy it. And recognition goes a long way when it comes to any type of marketing and branding. And I understand that 1000%. I was telling him earlier, I'm like, bro, like I just had some random guy at the AV Alta game come up to me like, hey, bro, I recognize you from the podcast. I'm like, that's a lot because that's marketing right there. Just like your t-shirts.
Yeah. Bro, there's hats. I mentioned it in a pod that I've done it before, that I've done in the past, but there's hats that I have designed that got made through New Era and produced, and I've seen people wear them, and I'm like, damn, I did that.
You know the design,
and
you know,
like, hey, you're the Mad Hatter, or hey, you're this,
hey,
you're that. That's the best feeling in the world, bro.
Damn, bro, I haven't got recognized anywhere,
That's the
bro.
best feeling in the world.
Yeah, recognize that Sierra, bro.
And you know what's even better than that? When your kids see it, bro. I felt like a superhero that day.
All right.
Hey,
Feel like a
That
celebrity.
was- yeah.
My dad's
That was-
famous.
You know, or when it doesn't work out, like let's say something didn't work out, but I converted it and made it a lesson for them, and they see that, or they see that I don't give up, or they see that I'm constantly working. And they
Either way, it works.
bang,
Power of
Yeah,
influence.
superhero.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of putting in place just the habits of hard work into your kids and staying consistent, you know, that kind of thing. Because your kids are mimicking everything you're doing, you know.
Yeah.
They're seeing like,
watching you.
oh, my dad has a regular job, but he also has a side gig, and now he wants to do this, and it's a constant, you know. It's never ending. Like the parents that aren't really doing anything because they got too comfortable with the 9 to 5, their kids might as well just fall into that same habit too.
Yeah.
It's very rare that the kids don't, but you know, it's more of a thing, you know.
Yeah.
Where we want that security, we want that paycheck, that month to month paycheck. What you're doing with your hats, you're investing money. You don't know if you're going to get it back.
Yeah.
You need to go and make it happen.
Yeah, and I've been on both sides.
Yeah.
I've been on the 9 to 5. My first job was working at AV Hospital. I worked for the city of Lancaster. I've worked in aerospace. I've held good jobs, and I've worked but the life it just wasn't for me. And it was, don't get me wrong, it was comfortable. Bills were always paid. I always knew I had work. Boom. But something, it's
the routine.
It's weird. I would rather struggle. You know, I would rather be like, all right, we're not making it this week. What can we do? Boom,
Yeah.
shops open. This, boom, I got to post more.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. The hustle is just it goes on, and sometimes
And it's for you too. It's for you.
Yeah.
You're working for you.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing. Because that's what I tell myself when I'm exhausted, which I am right now. But I usually tell myself, I talk to myself, I'm like, bro, this is for you.
Yeah.
Like no one cares that you're tired. No one cares that your eyes, your head is hurting, bro. Like you go, and that's it. And I literally, that's it. There's no excuses.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I know for sure I do need to take my days off.
Yeah.
But, you know, far and a few. But right now, trabajar. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. No one cares that I ended up at the hospital.
Yeah,
bro.
I didn't care. I didn't care.
No one cares.
No, I didn't care.
No.
They want the episode.
No, I didn't care.
Yeah, we did. And that's the thing. That's one thing I've learned too. Sundays are like sacred to me. Those are family days.
Yeah.
My Sundays are coming up. My father always told me, doesn't matter how much they pay you, you never work Sundays. You know? And to this day, we're always off Sundays. I dedicate Sundays to my kids, their sports. You know, they play football. You know, I dedicate to them. We try to always get out of town. It's super rare that if we're not doing something, you know, there might be an event for a hat and stuff. But even then, it's a fun event, you know, to be able to take them out to. But that I'll go do, you know. But it's like I said, if I sell or not sell, just being out there with my family and them seeing the grind, it's a plus, bro. It's a win for me.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
dude.
But you know what's very unfortunate? You said it right now. When you had somebody that you didn't know, and be like, hey, why is it that? And I know it's not all friends, but why is it that more strangers are more prone to like support you than your own friends or family or so on?
Yeah, well, it's a human nature thing. Everybody wants you to succeed, but they don't want you to succeed more than them.
Yeah.
So it's just I don't know what it is about humans, you know. But that's what we are, you know. Like we get jealous.
Yeah.
You know, we just see somebody succeeding in whatever way that they are, whether it be something entrepreneur, whether it be a career based, a 9 to 5. And if you're succeeding as far as like financially more than them, it is a thing, you know.
Yeah, like even in our circle Hispanic community, you tell them like, "Oh, what do you want to do?" I'm gonna start a podcast, and they go with, podcaster.
Yeah, this guy, No, it's true, man, and it's very unfortunate because from your perspective, if my boy was to tell me he will, hell yeah, dude, do that shit, man. I hope you blow up, but it's not the same in return. And I'm not saying it's everybody, man. I got boys out there, you know. Shout out to y'all, man, that hold me down, that are full 100% supportive. But it's like, why isn't it everybody? And we should be like that. If you can go spend, if this hat was being worn by Kanye West, and I got guys out there that will pay tax for him. You can't come and spend $65 on your boy. And if I got almost the same product.
But then it switches up when they see that. I'm like, hey, the homie Matt Hatter, he made that hat. And now Kanye is wearing it.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to hit him up.
Yeah.
Where's the realness there? No. It's fake.
Wait? Yeah. Why didn't you wait?
Why did you wait?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So it's one of those things, man. I think you just got, like I said, take everything like a grain of salt. And you do good for yourself. And as long as you're good here, you're good here.
Yeah.
You're all right. You know?
Yeah, sir.
I believe in good karma. So
no, for sure.
Good karma, of course, bro.
Yeah.
We should all strive to succeed ourselves, but then also allow others to succeed, you know. And just like have the benefit of that, bro. Like they're doing their thing, whatever it might be.
Come on, outside. We got to push each other forward.
Exactly.
Man.
Of course.
We're coming into some tough times right now. And it's always tough, you know.
Especially right now, bro. Especially right now. Right now, there's so many rules, regulations coming up, and everybody's getting divided again. Now they're picking up on the Hispanics again. I'm like, bro, like, come on. Like, Hispanics on Hispanics. Like, God damn, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
Dude. We're people. We have hearts. We all have hearts.
Yeah.
If you got 2 hearts, you're one lucky son of a gun.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we're all living and breathing. You know, we don't know when our time here is coming to an end. Let's just enjoy it, dude. Don't
you guys support each other, Raza.
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Yeah, bro.
You know, let's get it. All my boys doing things out there, like stay fit, stay active. You guys, AV Alta, Fat Boys, you know, all these guys out here, especially local. You know?
Exactly.
AV's not really known, you know, and we're trying to do the best we can out here. You know, we're known for some things, and we're not proud of. And I'm not saying we, but the city, you know. But we gotta blow up, man. I would like to be like. Sometimes I say, like, where you from? Oh, Palmdale. Where's that at? You know, Lancaster. Where's that at? Rosemont. Where's that at?
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to just be like, or you get those. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's all right. I honestly don't care. When I go to LA and they're like, "You're from Palmdale? What's there to do out there?" I'm like, a lot more than out here, bro. There's a bunch of crackheads out here. Yeah. So I'm not gonna get shot.
I see the turning point in the horizon. I've talked about this before in previous episodes. I'll see those little hints where like the Antelope Valley is growing.
Oh, for sure.
And that was way before Aviarta. That was before that was even the talks.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, oh yeah, did you know this is happening and this is going to happen? And then Aviarta happened. And I'm like, that boomed, and that's very exciting. And the opportunities that these people can bring is exactly what we need.
Yeah.
Exactly what we need.
And it shouldn't just stop there.
No,
we can all do it.
I don't think it's gonna stop there.
Yeah.
I really don't think so, because I'm seeing beyond this.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a great thing, beautiful thing, probably one of the biggest things that's happened here yet. But I already see beyond that.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the kind of eyes or visual things we need to keep.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. We got to do it, man.
Yeah, we need to keep it within the community, though. I feel like a lot of people like to outsource too much. I'm like, bro, stay here.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're gonna grow something, grow it. You know,
Yeah.
like what's going on?
Yeah.
You know, it's a little harder because the community is a little smaller and everything. But what you're doing is great. You know, you're passionate about it. You're building your community. You know, and that's kind of where it needs to go. Like you build your community to support your community.
Yeah.
You know, but unfortunately, we like to support other communities.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, what's going on?
This podcast, bro, we've been having a lot of local people lately.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot.
I seen that, bro, and that's love, bro.
Yeah,
That's love.
and that's love for the community. That's love for our city. You know,
As
it's
it should
shining
be.
light in the AV.
And
Yeah.
not a lot of people out there doing it, man. So that's good. They'll rather follow the hype. You know? And I'm not in a bad way, not knocking on, but I may not even get comments or anything. But you're even doing people that aren't as big, and that's just giving a small opportunity, you know, to somebody. And why not?
Why not?
You know, why not?
Let's help each other.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah,
100%.
bro. And that's the beauty of it. That's community.
Yep.
That's what community
Keyword.
is.
Y'all heard that.
If you
Community.
get a clip from us and you post it onto your page and you get 100 likes, you'll run another mile.
Oh.
Yeah.
Erwin already tried to start some, huh?
Like, let's double it.
Double it, bro.
200 likes?
Yeah.
All right, 200 likes. You said it.
You know what? Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Bro, shake his hand.
200 likes.
All right, 200 likes.
You better not start running ads or something on it, bro.
All right.
200 likes.
Yeah,
on this
200
video.
likes.
He's
All right.
running a mile
Yeah, on a clip.
On the clip.
On
like an Instagram reel or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
in a tanga.
An,
Oh, no.
I'm kidding, but
an elephant one?
better hope it's not cold that day.
Damn, bro.
Well, all right. So I think we're going to close it out. What's next for band parody, Mad Hatter,
Damn,
all that?
a lot of stuff, man. Well, I breed dogs too, so we have a kennels page. We just had some Shih Tzus, so those are almost sold out. But band parody, like I mentioned, we're going with a revamp in a name. I love the logo, but I want to revamp the name. I have a different something in mind. I feel like, so I don't know if you've seen the logo, but the logo's a blank face. Sorry, blank face, has like a clown type, like a hat, with some praying hands, but the hands are green. I went crazy with that one, but I want it to mean more. When I first started band parody, I was thinking off the hats, kind of like to branch off of that, but I have a bigger vision now, that I want to do. Keep it very, kind of want to go more raza with it, more
beautiful.
With the praying hands, but like, just something different. I have the name already, but it's like another thing, I don't have time to put in 110% into it right now, but it's there and it's already established.
What's the name?
It's
Not yet.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned type thing?
Yes,
okay,
sir.
okay.
With the Mad Hatter, it's kind of like already evolved within itself with the store, La Coleccion 8. I kind of put everything together. So now, like I mentioned, we're gonna have embroidery soon, vinyl cutting, small stuff. I'm not, there's gonna be a lot of people out there. Oh, you're trying to compete? No. Just trying to offer something extra. It's nothing, that I'm trying to take over on or nothing.
Make
like
your
that.
own wave, bro.
Yeah.
The best thing, the coolest thing about being on your own wave, there's no traffic.
Yeah. Yeah.
On your own lane.
What that guy say? Why were sidewalks, made for? Because the streets ain't for everybody.
There you go.
But the La Coleccion 8. I just started that this year. That was just this started in March. So what, April, 2 months.
Yeah, recent.
And we have had a good amount of customers in there
Nice.
already. Very, very, my time dedicated to you. Come by the shop, check me out. Blank T-shirts, off-roading gear. We have off-roading business too. Shout out El Imperio Apparel. A bunch of stuff, but I kind of want to grow that because that's really what it is. It's like a trial.
Yeah.
A lot of people tell me, "Oh, open up a storefront," but that's dedication, man.
Yeah, that's full
I
time.
don't have the time for that.
Yeah, that's full time.
I'll be honest with you, I don't. But that's the goal, of course. So in time,
Yeah, if as long as you could find someone to manage it, I think it could grow like a little bit more organically and in the pace that you want it to. But because you're not able to right now, and you have to find that person that you could trust fully.
Trust is the key word. Yes.
But right now, you're doing it right, bro. Like, take your time. Like as long as you're, feeding your family, you're doing it. You're in a way where you're passionate about it. You're not overwhelming. You're not burning yourself out. I think that's the best way. Like a lot of people fall into I have the 9 to 5. My weekends are for me. I'm like, yeah, but you're complaining about everything. Why complain? You have that weekend. Take advantage of that weekend. Do something, grow something, build something. Pero no hay andan.
Look, I don't work a 9 to 5. We do this, and I wouldn't change it for anything. But life is good. It's it could always be better. We're us as human nature and we're humans, we always want more, but sometimes we need to take a step back and just realize how far we've come. We're healthy, we're alive, life is good. Enjoy it. And I love this. I wouldn't see it any other way.
As you should, bro. That's the best way to live by.
Yeah, my kids see it. I'm knock on wood, but I could really just say I'm good. I'm at peace, man. I love it. There's hard times.
Content.
Don't get me wrong. There's hard times, We run into times like right now the economy is not the greatest.
Yeah.
And it's very hard. And imagine I'm starting another business in this economy and this and that. But the way I see it, if I can do it through this, I can do it through anything. And
have you actually seen the difference as far as like shipping stuff?
I haven't really hit too much into it yet. It hasn't really affected me.
Okay.
Because like I mentioned, I have the merchandise already. So I have a lot of inventory. So every now and then I'll bring something else out that I already have, that I've already pre-planned.
Okay.
So I haven't really touched it yet. But once I start getting into new ideas and I'm sure it's gonna be there.
Okay.
There's a lot of pause right now,
Yeah.
Dang tariffs, or whatever.
Damn it, Trump.
It's hard, man. It's hard. How are we gonna establish things here with the prices over there? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's of course we
It's a
want
learning curve.
American made. I mean, who won it? But it's expensive, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then people are already complaining about the prices over here.
Yeah.
And then you're having like, bro, well, how am I gonna make my money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because at that point there is no money to be made anymore.
Pues veremos.
We'll get over it, bro. The American dream continues, and we will achieve it. We got the community. Yep. We got, we got to keep pushing forward. This right here, being here, being on the internet, making clips. It's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on the podcast platforms. People are going to hear your story, your brand, this and that, and that's a push.
Yeah. You're going to see you run too.
Yeah.
And if we get those 200,
we said 100.
100 or 200?
What? I'm giving on him. What do you say?
I'll take 200. I'll
take 200.
All right, I'll meet you guys in a minute. 150.
150.
All right, 150, bro. Don't lie. Don't lie.
150.
Dang,
you gotta get in on this, bro. 150.
150. Don't lie.
All right.
That's cool.
All right, 150.
He changes his mind last minute, bro.
Wait, but likes on where? On YouTube?
On Instagram.
On clips.
Instagram.
On the clips.
Okay.
Yeah. On Instagram clips.
Okay.
Yeah, which is harder.
No, YouTube is harder, bro.
Well, I'm usually Instagram.
Okay. YouTube is hard to get likes.
Okay.
Well,
Get it done.
I guess that's everything, fellas.
Yeah. Get all your friends, all your family members, like it twice.
That's right, man. I do have like 10 pages, so that's like 10 likes.
That's 10 already. Yeah.
We're almost there, man.
I'll make like 100 fake ones.
Yeah.
We'll buy the likes.
Right.
Oh, no.
That's worth $5.
Yeah. Well, fellas, I think that's everything.
Yeah.
Thank you, Felix, for coming through, and thank you
for the merch,
for the beautiful gift.
Having me, man.
Beautiful. I'm gonna wear it tomorrow.
Do it.
I am.
Take a selfie.
Take a selfie.
Yeah.
You take a selfie.
I'm gonna put the
air freshener, whatever it may be.
It's like a hat clip, like on the brim.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that on my hat, and for the Crocs.
Yeah.
Perfect, bro.
I haven't even dropped those. I haven't physically dropped them, online or anything. I haven't even dropped them yet.
Oh, we got some exclusive stuff over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get them at your store though, or your storefront?
No, they're in the storefront.
Okay.
They're in the storefront, but I have not dropped those online.
Okay.
Okay.
I haven't done nothing.
All right, some rare stuff over here then.
Stay tuned. Follow me on all the pages. We'll be in the descriptions.
Sir.
Look at the content, man. I do take pride in what I do. You'll see it, and you'll see them taking pride in what they do.
Yeah,
sure. A like goes a long way, man. Does not mean you need to comment on every video. You don't need to reshare every video, but a simple like goes a long way.
Yeah.
People need to understand that.
Yes, sir. There
interaction.
Yeah, man. Like if you're liking all these women with their nalgas popping out, bro, go like his page,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
He's gonna run in a tanga. You'll see his
Yeah,
nalgas
bro.
out.
There you go.
Let's show his hairy ass nalgas out
There
there.
you go. But they're nalgas.
Yeah, the nalgas there.
Hey man, let's be one. Let's learn to love. Let's learn to stay humble and take initiative.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
Sink it in, man, and let's get it.
Yes, sir. So, and also like and subscribe.
Please.
Leave comments.
Mm-hmm.
Watch the videos. Watch other videos. Awesome videos with other local. There's 100 episodes to watch. Pick one.
Pick one.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then every now and then we'll do a giveaway.
Giveaway.
You know, the last time we gave the tickets.
Tickets for the game.
Which they showed. You know, they went to the game. So
Yeah.
congratulations to those that won the AV Alta tickets.
Oh yeah, we did a freaking giveaway.
Come
How
on,
could I
bro.
forget?
Come
dude?
on, bro. Take a Magicmind.
How
Yeah.
long has it been? Damn.
A month. A month. Yeah.
It was a long month.
I was almost dying. So yeah.
But next time you guys do a giveaway, let me know.
Yeah,
I'll put
bro.
some stuff in there.
Oh, all right.
shit,
Hell
that'd be
yeah,
great. That'd
bro.
be great.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do a bundle for everybody.
Like a collab giveaway.
yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be sick, bro.
Yeah.
But when we do the giveaway, we're gonna do the video at the shop.
All right, let's
All
go.
right,
Let's
there you go.
Yeah, I'm down.
Win-win, bro.
Win-win.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the kind of mentality we need around here.
Yes,
bro.
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we have to come up with a new contest. Like, what are we giving it away for?
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't know. We'll come up with
We'll
something.
come up with
Yeah,
something.
we'll
We'll come up with something.
There's always something going on.
There's always
Yeah.
something going
There's
on.
a day for everything now, too. Bro.
Maybe like tickets to the taco festival or something, you know, and then we'll
Yeah.
combine it together.
And then make sure you wear the
merch.
The
or-
merch.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, when you go.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
I don't miss the taco festival, man.
Oh yeah, there's
Or a
AV
beer
Taco Fest
festival.
coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's AV Taco Fest coming up.
Or
Yeah.
the beer one. What's the beer one?
The beer festival and the fairgrounds.
No, at the amphitheater, no?
Oh, I'm
They
not
were
sure.
doing it at the Jethawk Stadium, so I don't know where they're doing it.
Oh, I thought
I think they have a concert coming up this month too at the
Yes,
soccer
they
stadium.
do. Yeah, they do.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah, some banda stuff.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
about to get it.
Yeah. Sick, dude.
We're tight, man.
All right. So Instagram, Shader Brown Pod, TikTok, Shader Brown Pod, Threads, Facebook, all that stuff. Same name, everything. I feel like I'm forgetting something else.
Bro, you need to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Or have a magic mind.
Have a magic
'Cause
mind.
I feel amazing.
He
You
feels
feel good?
He feels
Feeling good?
He feels intellectual.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to brainstorm some stuff. Look, we came up with a whole giveaway. Like,
Yeah,
with the
there you
video.
go, bro.
That
Yeah.
was because of that.
Dang,
That was Magic Mind working right there.
Mind.
All
Sí
right.
sirve.
All right then, fellas. But thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Episode 102
Coming up
coming up.
Shout out 101 though.
But 101
101.
is the
in
one.
the books.
He was number one.
He was number one. All right then, fellas. See you guys on the next one. Shoo!